Thank you, Edouard Labruyère, for coming and joining us at the 2017 vintage Burgundy tasting at Corney and Barrow. And we are here to look at, well, both of your domains, so Domaine Labruyère and also Domaine Jacques Prieur. We know these wines very well, and a lot of our customers know these wines well as well, but I thought it might be good just to have a quick recap on the two domains, if we may.
Sure. I'm very pleased to be here. I think 2017 will be a good surprise for everybody. So Domaine Labruyère is the original estate of my family. I represent the 6th generation of wine grower over there. We own 14 hectares now exclusively in Moulin, and 17 was a fantastic vintage for us, just because we had the good maturity and the good acidity, and depending on the soil we had, because as you may know, we have whether granite or some clay, we were able to make a haute couture moulin à vent more than ever, even in 2017, because of the hail. We have very few quantities, so we are now down to 28 hectoliters per hectare on the property, but we couldn't find any impact of the hail in the taste. And on the opposite, it's the first time that for the Gamay we have such a powerful concentrate, but a lot of freshness. And I think one of the main characteristics of 2017 in Moulin à Vent is the freshness. Then we make a jump to Domaine Jacques Prieur. We are the owner of Domaine Jacques Prieur since 1988, with a 9 Grand Cru, 15 Premier Cru, on 22 hectares, so we have very tiny parcels, and some are bigger. After the nightmare of 2011, 2012, 2013, 2016, more than ever 16 because of the frost, 17 is, wow, what a vintage in terms of quantity and in terms of quality. And really, I think that we will surprise a lot of people with this 17. On the whites, we have a lot of freshness and a lot of straight wines, not full body wines. It's quite the opposite of 2015, according to me. 16 is so tiny in terms of quantity that it's difficult to judge, but 17 is very fresh, very direct. And a lot of people say, wow, we now introduce the wines to the people, but the wines are still in barrel, but they are almost ready to drink. And for the Pinot Noir, it is amazing how the vines have recovered from last year. And so the Pinot Noir have this very full aromas that we were not expecting to be so ready, so young. But it's, I think definitely 2017 we have an ability to be drinking quite earlier than the 15 in the small 16 that we can find in the market. But the wines are obvious to drink right now, and but we have this good acidity that excites your palate, and I think it will be a lot of fun for people to discover this vintage.
Yeah. I think as consumers and as people tasting the wines early, we tend to polarize them sometimes into vintages which will drink young, but maybe not have the staying power. But actually this is not the case at all for 2017. I think they are very open, they're very approachable, but there's a lot of matter there as well.
Oh, there is a backbone on the 17 that's, even for us, that it's a good surprise to see that kind of backbone, and we are quite confident to see that backbone, that tannin structure that will be evolving very slowly, very delicately for a very long-term period.
Perfect. Okay. Edouard, thank you very much.
Thanks, Guy.